Those challenges can be internal, can be external, can be caused by socioeconomic factors, ethnocultural factors, geopolitical factors. And we as a country and we as a nation, we are facing a lot of challenges these days. Can be said that when those challenges come, that time becomes defining moment for the nation. If they decide to rise up to those challenges and decide to take head to head with them, they make history. If they just wait and see what those challenges are going to do with them, and they don't show any resistance, they don't stand up to those challenges, they become history. So these are the times for us in Canada to make history or to become history. And Madam in Parliament, we are proud that the government you are part of and the Prime Minister is doing a lot to tackle those challenges, to make a history. People around the world, other countries, they're looking towards Canada, and we are leading. Whenever you get a time next time when the Parliament is in session, please do convey our feelings. Tell them the people of your riding, irrespective of their cultural background, linguistic backgrounds, they are saying thank you to you. Thank you to the Prime Minister. Thank you to the government for taking bold steps to make the country strong, to make the country face these challenges as we should. We want the future historians, the future writers all the time to use the present tense for Canada. We want they should write, Canada is a great country. For centuries to come, for the time this world will be, we want present tense for Canada. Canada is a great country. Canadians are a great people. We don't want to see that once upon a time there was a country named Canada, or Canada was a great country. We don't want to see that. So thank you very much. This is a message from unity in the community to you, to your government. And I don't want to take much more time. I want you to please come and say some words.
Just 1 second. Let me come first.
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Fasi Sayyed. I am the president of Unity in the Community. And first of all, I would like to inform you, as you know, one of our senior most members' wife, he's our mentor, Mia Farooq. His wife passed away 2 days back. So we will ask you guys first to recite Surah Fatiha and pray for her departed soul. We pray, may Allah rest her soul in peace and in General Firdaus. Dr. Sajid discussed this issue with Mia Farooq the other day and conveyed to him that UIC wants to cancel this program because his wife, but he say no, keep on going. Show must go on. My heart is broken, but the show must go on. So with our heavy hearts, we are announcing here the show is going on. Thank you, Christina, for coming here. For last couple of occasions, you and Councillor Adil, you both were here, but unfortunately I was not here because of my some other commitments. But on behalf of Unity in the Community, I want to say thank you for your encouragement, and Mr. Adil, thank you for your cooperation, and we are looking forward that we will keep on getting your cooperation in the future, whether issues pertaining to your constituency, your jurisdiction, or Mr. Adil, mostly we will come to you because we have a lot of issues pertaining to Milton and we want to discuss you and your colleagues because a lot of complaints we do have against all the councillors of Milton. So we have to negotiate, we will sit down and resolve those issues or try to resolve those issues. But before moving ahead, I would like to thank to my team too. Without their cooperation, without their hard work, I'm not be able to do all these kind of things. Firstly, I'm thankful to my Vice President, Mr. Imran Avdami. Please stand up. My director, Wasifuddin, he's the viceroy. He lives in Milton, but he mostly works in Mississauga. He is the one who come to my house at my food bank, take the grocery, and deliver all 4 or 5 families here in Milton. Thank you very much that you are doing a great job at this age. Thank you. Farman bhai, I would like to thank you and your Mrs. Kakasha Bhabi. You are doing a great job. Always you mean for you very much. Said Khokar bhai, thank you very much. He always make arrangement for the tea. Thank you for your tea. And above all, big thank you to Amjad Rana Sahab. He is managing all business growth in Milton, in Mississauga, and in Brampton. At this age, he is working very hard. Thank you, Amjad bhai. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
And I don't see anyone else there. I should thank. Thank you all.
Ghazala Khan, thank you.
Oh yes, no, Ghazala Khan and Sajid bhai, thank you very much. And I would like to thank to Salman Bashir Nagi. He is not here. He is our coordinator. He is out of country, but in future you will see him working very hard. Ghazala, thank you very much. Thank you, man. So now I would like to invite Ms. Christina Tessa Jackson. He is a member of Parliament from here. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for the warm welcome, as always. It's wonderful to be here today. And I do apologize for interrupting your meditation session when I came in. The timing was not great, but it's really important, I think, to reflect and center and take that time. So maybe I'll pull you aside later and we can have a private meditation session. 100%. I could use some meditation. Thank you. Well, thank you so much. And thank you for everything you do in the community. And I do want to acknowledge my colleague, Councillor Adil Kalki, who's here. Councillor Kalki and I sat on town council together for a few years. I was a municipal councillor and I represented this area. And just reflecting on the comments that were just said by the president, it's a challenge, right, to represent people of very diverse backgrounds and different needs, different socioeconomic classes. So we do our best work when people are engaging with us. And we do reach out as much as we can, but it's important that people come to us as well because we can't get to everyone. So please continue to be engaged politically. I think it's extremely important that not just we engage, but that our children and our grandchildren see us being engaged politically. Because there is a bit of a habit in Canada to kind of not be politically engaged, right, to just let things happen. And it's important that people remain engaged with their elected representatives so that we're bringing your voice forward the way you want us to. And you may not always get exactly what you want. We have to make decisions for, you know, large groups of people, like I said, with different backgrounds and needs. But the fact that we're taking input and listening informs our decisions to make sure that we're serving everyone as best we can. So thank you so much. I want to reflect on the words that were said first, that were very profound, actually, about history. And that's appealing to my interest. I'm a student of history, and I think it's really important that we keep our eye on things that have happened in the past, because that's how we see patterns that help us make decisions in the present. And history is very important, and I think we are living in history right now. I think the things that are happening right now to our country, to our world, are things that my grandchildren are going to be reading about in history books and studying. What did those decision makers do What path did those policies set us on that got us where we are? And hopefully it's a peaceful, prosperous future that our children and grandchildren are reading from in the future. But that's all up to all of us. And so as important as it is to keep history in the rearview mirror, like keep checking in, think about us all here in this moment, in the present. And it's really important, and again, back to the meditation part, to be present in the moment and to understand what's happening around you so you can anticipate, think, respond reflectively. I think that's really important. But at the same time, we've got a future to think about. And in Canada, we will decide our own future together. We are not going to let some foreign government, we are not going to let some bully south of the border tell us what we should be doing with respect to our sovereignty, our Canadian identity. And it really does come down to the local level. All politics is local, right? And in that social harmony, unity in the community. We can't just talk about it, we have to do it. And I think sometimes the exercise we have to go through, and it can be challenging, is to listen and think, you know, someone's perspective that might be different from mine, it must be irrational, because I know that my value set and my perspective is set in reason. So the other person must be being irrational. We have to stop and think about that, because all of us have something important to bring to the conversation. And it can be very reactive when you want to defend your position. But when we open up, we listen, we consider, reflect, and then we respond. And then we can have a real conversation about what it is that we want to change in our community. Because I guarantee everyone in Milton and in communities all across the country, we all want the same thing. We want peace in our communities, we want prosperity, and we want a place where our children can grow up and prosper as well. And I know that that's what all of us in this room are working towards. So if we keep that at the forefront of all of our actions and decisions and conversations, I think we're in really good shape. So this group does a great job doing that, unifying people in the community. The outreach is very important, keeping an eye on our seniors. I have senior-aged parents who live here, and we want to make sure they're not isolated, that they continue to be involved, because they bring a lot of wisdom and experience to the conversation as well. So I won't drone on any longer. I do want to present a certificate to the Unity in the Community folks. So if I could have some of the executive come up. Thank you.
But I would like my all directors, please come up. Please come up. The team will come later on. First, the small directors first, then the team. Come. Yes,
Come on in, lots of them.
बिल्कुल जाए अरे भाई दौड़ना अपनी होगी
Do you want to get in front of the podium so you're not blocked?
No, that's okay.
Okay, so this certificate I present to Unity in the Community on the occasion of the Seniors New Year Party. A perfect time to reflect on where we've been, where we're going at the start of a new year. And I want to thank you, I want to thank the organizers and volunteers that have helped arrange this event for all of your hard work, and for continuously contributing to the community development and ensure that people from different backgrounds engage with one another.
thank you very much.
Yeah, we have to go back for a picture.
आदमी लोग खलके हैं
Oh, where's the one?
वो कहाँ
Yeah.
वाले
Adil,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Javed bhai, please. Adil, come here. Adil,
Yeah, Adil.
come. Javed bhai, just 1 second.
Thank you, welcome.
It's okay.
We should just turn around and take a picture with everybody.
Just 1 second. आप लोग चलें चलें आप लोग शौकत भाई प्लीज आप लोग आइए प्लीज शौकत भाई प्लीज आप लोग भी आ जाइए सही भाई
ठीक ठाक करी काम का पहले
संजय भाई फोटो आप अपने कैमरे से ले लें Thank you. Thank you.
Here, we're gonna-
No, wait a minute, one more slide. That's more important.
Thank you.
Just
Okay,
fine,
wonderful.
Now, I would like to have your attention, please. Please, have your seats, please. Mr. Now, I would request Mr. Adil Khan ki please come up and say a few words, please. ये फोन उन बाद में ले लेंगे हम.
Thank you.
Mic है.
All right, well, thank you so much to Unity and the community for the invitation to be here today. Happy New Year to everyone. You know, it's important that we stay involved, especially as you get older in life. My dad turns 70 years old tomorrow. It's his birthday, so he knows many of you as well, and he's been involved with some senior groups. And thank you. It's important that you know, for your mental health, physical health, that you get involved and stay connected with one another and look after each other and all that. You know, for those who don't know who I am, my name is Adil Kalki. I'm the counselor for Ward 3 here in Milton, and like Christina said, it's a partnership, right? We work together at the municipal level, federal level, provincial level to make sure we make this the best community it can be for everyone. And at the root of that is engagement, collaboration, and people in our community reaching out to us and providing thoughtful feedback on what we can do to make this community better. You know, seniors, older adults, you know, are very important members of our community, and their voice is very, very important for us to hear. You know, the municipal level is an area of government that we see a lot of opportunity for seniors and members of our community to, you know, have feedback provided in things like transit so they can get to where they want to go. Things like subsidized costs for recreational programs, you know, that they can take advantage of and be part of. You know, affordability just in general, you know, to ensure that they have quality things to do, but at the same time, their years of service working, and now that they're retired, pay off by having a community they can be proud of. So we need to keep the conversation going and solve the challenges that we have, but I do believe that as this community grows, we are going to be the best community in the entire country. You know, we're growing to 400,000 people in the next 25 years. Your voice, your feedback is going to help shape what we look like down the line. You know, in council, we work alongside 9 of us, including the mayor. To get things done, we need 5 members of council to vote on matters and pass legislation and policy. So it's not a one-man show or a one-person show, you know, so having everybody engaged is important. So when you reach out, consult with your local councillor and see how your voice can reach out to the other members of our community and all that. So I'm going to be here for most of the afternoon. If anybody has specific questions or concerns, please let me know. You know, this is one of my favorite parts about being a counselor, is when I get to come to these events, because I've already had a few conversations about some municipal matters. The more engagement, the better. And Christina and I were just talking yesterday on the phone about affordable housing. You know, Milton's getting 46 new affordable housing units in Ward 3, which is the area I represent and the area Christina represents federally. You might have seen that development on Thompson Road South and Kennedy Circle. And the developer there is hoping to build even more affordable units, and those are the types of things that, you know, people in our community may benefit from, whether it's seniors or there's anybody who will benefit from those things. So stay involved, engaged. It's a pleasure to be here, and thank you for having me, and all the best for 2026. Thank you.
One day I was talking to him and I was shocked to